I think that we're live now. Let me see. I want to say yes, we're live. This would be under the rainbow, I guess. It should be. Where are we? I'm looking. David, if anybody is here, what we are doing is trying to get online. April. No, I don't see it yet. Hi, are we live? Okay, I don't know where you're seeing this at. I keep trying to find it. Maybe it's on David's page. Write something. Where am I located so that I can find me? We're waiting on MOCHA. Of course, everything is just so difficult. Okay, we're waiting. I guess we're live. I don't know if we're live. And of course, this doesn't show me what I need to see. Okay, hang on. There we are. Okay, so I have been live. How embarrassing. Okay, hello, everyone. Hi, Eric and everyone. Hello, everyone. This is wonderful. Thanks, David. And he says, yeah, you live now, you stupid. Okay, everything technical difficulties, you guys. We got this. Hello and good afternoon and happy health to everyone. We're waiting on Miss Mocha. We all know I hate starting these things. But we have a lot to talk about today, and I do want to keep it within our hour. Okay, right, it wouldn't be the rainbow if it wasn't difficult, and there you have it. Okay, yes, if anything ever goes smoothly, just know I'm going to freak out because I'm not going to know. Oh God, the expanse of my room. Please understand that we are moving into a new house starting this week, starting tomorrow. So everything's getting packed up to get moved. So I apologize for the mess in my room. I didn't expect to be blown up like that. Today we do have a lot to talk about. Condoms with Kim, moments with Mocha, and our new word of the month. We wanted to talk about some prides coming up, and everybody, we need to get ready if we're going to have them. Look, Miss Mocha's doing her work. She'll join us after she connects everything from her page. That way we can have a broader reach on this. Oh, Mocha, where are you? Okay, what can I start without you? Well, let's start by introducing ourselves because we are international. And Belgium called me yesterday. Yes, the country, not the whole country, just Erna. And she wanted to know when we would be on and what times are we here for her there. So I want you to know it's probably 2 o'clock in the morning somewhere for her, and she's going to catch up with live. If she doesn't catch up with live, she can watch it later, and I told her that. But yeah, so Belgium will be joining us. So remember, when you share things about the rainbow, make sure that you refer to our time as Eastern Standard Time in the United States, because we are everywhere. So we want to make sure that we can catch up with them, or they can catch up with us, or however it works globally. So I want Mocha on here. Okay. We are the Rainbow Support Group, SC, based out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. We are an international and global LGBT support group available for anyone, anywhere. And I am one of the co-founders. I'm Kim Williams, and there's Miss Mocha, and she is the other co-founder. Hi, Miss Mocha.
Hi.
You left me on here for a long time, and I sound like an idiot. Remember, there's a reason why we do this as a team. I just hug people, but I don't look very political at all. That's why I have Mocha and other people speak for me. David, I'm looking real fat. Is there any way you could make that screen not 3 and make it 2? It's just my big old face.
What do you mean 3? Is there another square?
There is. There's a blank square, like a David square, you know, but we don't need a David square right now. Or a guest square, which would be cute for the future. So say we wanted a speaker to come on, we could put them in that third little box. How cool is that, right? Yeah. Okay, so Mocha, I was just talking about who we are, and I was talking about that we're global and whatever. Our website will be listed at the bottom if you guys want to check out our new website. And we do have a new mass email going out each month with some good ideas and things about what we're doing. If you want to be on that email list, you can go to www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com and go to the Contact Us page and sign up for our email list. We would love to send it to you, but of course it's confidential and nothing is shared with a third party. It's only us, as technically it's only me and the communications director that even knows of the data. Everything else is on the down low. Oh, there we are. Look, and it looked like you moved at the same time, so it looked like you scooted over. How cool is that for my fat face? Okay, Mocha, I kind of summed it up of what we want to talk about. What do you want to start to talk about?
I think we should start off as a reminder, especially for our new people. You already talked about that we're in our Eastern time zone, and I forgot that we definitely need to push that because we always say 7 o'clock. Okay, well, 7 o'clock is different everywhere else. Mm-hmm. So we go 7 o'clock Eastern time. And then while we go live, we first originally started going live because we had an influx of members who were upset they couldn't come to the physical meetings. And so we started live to give them the opportunity to also catch up with what they missed if they weren't actually able to come. But now it's even more relevant that we got to do that because of the situation that we're in now. So it's a good thing we did start going live, because if we didn't, we'd all be newbies to this.
It's really neat that the Rainbow set up for this prior to a pandemic. Right. Like, we've been working towards this virtual format because of our global presence, and we by accidentally have been setting up the Rainbow to do this. So the universe is like, well, since y'all did that,
right.
Here's this. Now go home.
And then after that, I wanted, because you had said plans for the future on our flyers, so I guess we can start with plans for the future, and then that we can leave room for our pride discussion, condoms with Kim, and then moments with MOCHA. Okay, and condoms with Kim is very serious this time. Okay, good. Okay, very. Okay, very. Plans for the future. Oh my God. We're starting a new chapter in Charleston, South Carolina. We are also going to be going down to Charleston once the pandemic is over, and we're going to do a Charleston chapter kickoff. So we'll be having a drag show down in Charleston, of course, featuring Miss MOCHA and Charleston peeps, who a lot of them we have yet to meet. So we're pretty excited. And we're also excited in the near coming future, Miss Callie will be bringing her new team to Facebook so that everybody can meet them. And we're really excited for this. In the future, we do intend to make a huge present at Pride. We found out, and through this, that we need each other. So if you didn't think you needed the LGBT, this proves that, yeah, you do. So I'll see you at Pride. Mm-hmm. And Princess Smoke and I are going to make our best attempt to everyone in the Southeast that we can attend. We will be attending. I know that we intend on being at Charleston Pride because we will be there with their rainbow table. So if you're down in Charleston in August, at the end of August, please come see the rainbow table, because we will have a table in that town. I'm excited to where we belong. We're not just showing up. We actually will belong there with Miss Callie. So we are excited. We also have a lot of fundraising things in the pan. We don't know how that's going to turn out. Normally, the Rainbow has, for all of these years, done this by donations and benefits and drag queens and kings that just give up their time, and they have literally supported us over the years. Due to us being in this pandemic situation, planning a drag benefit at this time is not possible. So we've reached out, broadened our scope, pretty grown-up stuff we're heading into, and I'm pretty pleased about it. We've also made connections with Clemson, and just to let you know, if you go to our website at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com, you can check out our partner page, and if you click the Clemson link, you will automatically be drawn to their LGBT department, which rocks on, okay? So if you need LGBT help and you're a college kid, please check out Clemson. They've attached themselves to us, and we're very excited about that. We are having more conversations with more colleges. We would like for those people, especially now that they're not near other college kids, we want them to have a virtual LGBT support loop around them. So no matter where they are or where they've had to go home to, they have access to this. So that's in the future. Prides are in the future. Yeah, and
pride is, I know right now it seems like we might not be able to have a pride, but I think it's best just to keep going as if we are going to have a pride, because, you know, like we talked with a lot of the other leaders in the community, it's better to speak things into existence. You know, we talk about that all the time. So if we just keep hopeful and stay hopeful, then we'll be at Pride.
And I know I've done prides for years and years and years and years and years. A pride can't be done in a weekend. Okay, these people have put years and months and hours into scheduling these things and getting ready for these things. Jeff March of South Carolina Pride, the day Pride was over, he said, I'm like, well, Jeff, you go rest now. And he said, nah, I got to get started for next year. I'm like, damn, sit down for just a minute. But these things have been in the works. Okay, now the ones that I did, and I made my little list that day because I was bumming, and I love Pride more than most. June, I don't think so. I mean, if so, I'm down. Okay,
I'm so hopeful, yeah.
But, you know, and July, I'm down. Remember, that's when we start making money for the kids for school and their backpacks. Right. So I really do hope that we're able to do that. But then, you know, August. Let's shoot for August. And remember, Mocha, we were talking about that be positive, find shit to look forward to, hope, courage, and all that good stuff. Hope for the future. Let's plan for August, you guys. And then in August, we got Charlotte Pride and Charleston Pride. And remember, the Rainbow is opening their doors in August in Charleston. So that's an event unto itself. And then in September, we got Blue Ridge Pride up in Asheville. October, we've got South Carolina Pride and Atlanta Pride. And November, we got Upstate Pride. Okay, I'm making plans. I'm making plans. I'm making plans on who can we stay with? Where can we go? How long are we going to stay? I'm super excited. I'm super excited. I'm not going to let the pandemic worry me to the point that what if, okay, like the Rainbow, we attend these events and we have to pay registration. And what if we don't do that and we say it's not going to happen? So we don't prepare anything. And then a week before, they're like, yep, we haven't Pride. Well, guess what? Then we just missed the bandwagon. Okay, I got to be just as ready as they are. And so we're going to keep going for Pride. I'm excited about Pride. I'm going to keep going. Now, they'll let me know. Remember, I hang out with the people who are the people. They'll let me know if they cancel it. They'll say, Kim, And remember, I also started promoting today for drag. So I'm excited today too. I was talking to a bunch of people today and I'm really excited about it because it's the people that I have the pleasure of dealing with when it comes to Pride, and I put my horses up for bid, so to speak, and told them if they needed my help that I was here to help them contact whoever they wanted to contact. So the games have begun. I'm excited. I love Pride. I love drag. I love it all. Okay, so that's
this year will mean more about Pride. Like if Pride already means a lot to us, but it'll mean even more if we get to have it, because it was, you know, if we get to have Pride, it was this close from being taken away. You know,
I totally agree. And not only do I agree with that, I agree with the fact that now in the pandemic quarantine, all of us are missing each other so badly. I think to get a bunch of us together is going to be so exciting. Like people that didn't come out last year, they're going to come out this year. Okay. I mean, I'm excited. I see it to blow out. Okay. I just see it to blow out. I know that everybody who goes to a pride in the Southeast, my name is Kim Williams, and you will be attacked by me. I will be hugging you. I will be stalking you. I will be telling you how cute your furry outfit is. I want pictures with the dog people. I want pictures with the little mini skirts, you know, and the girls with their boobs hanging out and the boys with their butts hanging out. I am down for some pride. That was probably too much to tell people who don't actually go to prides. It sounded horrible, but it's actually really fun. It's an environment to where the LGBT has the freedom to express themselves in whatever fashion that is safe. You know, they can't go and shoot people up. They can't slap people or whatever. But if you want to wear funky clothes, go for it. You want to do your hair in a mohawk, go for it. You want to dress your poodle in rainbow, it's all you. Go right ahead.
Yep.
We allow for differences at Pride. I've heard people complain over the years. Why do they do that? They make it look bad. No, because you don't understand what it is to be oppressed. You don't understand what it's to be told of, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't be that. You can't do that. So we get 1 day or 2 days, or like Atlanta, take over the town for a week. And we get to do what we want to do when we want to do it, and it's totally cool. It is amazing that LGBT people can get together, and we wild. I'll tell you, we wild. 100, 200, 300,000 of us together, and everybody just has a good time. There's no fights, there's no fires, there's no riots, there's none of that. It's all peace, love, rock and roll for a day to a week. The most beautiful thing ever. So I'm sorry to those who don't understand the eccentricities of Pride and why it's so wild. I hope that they listen to this and they can figure out why it's wild. And we love it being wild. The wilder, the better. Can I go to San Francisco?
Right.
Or LA or Key West? I want to go to Key West. I think New York Pride would be a little too much for me.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people in New York.
I would have to wrap myself in bubble tape. You know?
It would
Don't
be like
come near
Washington, D.C., but like times 10.
Right. And Washington, D.C. was cool. But I mean, it was weird, but it was cool. I mean, we were there at a time, you know. Okay, so what do you want to talk about now? We talked about Pride. We talked about the email list.
Are we getting any comments? Because I don't see any popping up.
We are. I'm sorry, my love. Okay, Cora is all excited about Pride. So's Lee. So's Chris. Look, there's our board. Our board is on here. There's Becky Roberts of Moms Hugs, and she misses hugging so effing much. Remember, she's a Moms Hug ally. For the last year, she has hugged every human that she could get in touch with to hug, and now we've put her in her house. Dear husband, I'm sorry. Please let her hug you. And just when this is all over, we'll hug her again, okay? Cora, yes, she's all excited. Chris, there's Sage. Sage has to go make dinner. Sage, every time Sage and I talk, she's always eating. It doesn't matter. And she loves chocolate cake. Christopher Stanzel says, I hope I can come soon. And Chris Freeman said, don't forget, it's going to be Atlanta's 50th Pride anniversary MOCHA.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Chris, you know where we're going to be
better than every year before then.
Right. And just to let you know, Mr. Freeman, MOCHA and I attend Atlanta every year. Mm-hmm. Now, we don't work there. Like, I don't get her on the Pride stage there. Okay, that's where MOCHA goes to play. So we do the hotel, we meet, we hang out, we drink a little too much. You know, it's Atlanta Pride is where we go to play. Kyson says I'm always on. Yes, with a kid under one arm and a kid under the other arm, and he's on the board meeting. You know? Go, Kyson, give it your all. Give it your all. Oh, and Kylara is there too with Chris because she's listening on the phone part.
Okay.
Look, the whole board's here. How wonderful. Except for Miss Tessa. Or Miss Tessa got lost. The reason why is because the tornadoes tore through South Carolina again. And
Y'all thought I was kidding about tornadoes. Y'all did not think that I had a tornado come around my house. And then
no,
tornado.
We shouldn't. In South Carolina, you shouldn't be having those.
I
When
know.
those ripped up your neighborhood, we were all like, whoa, this shit doesn't happen here. And then now it's happened again. So a little town called Seneca, South Carolina, got tore slap up. And that is where one of our members, Brianna, lives, and where our board member, Tessa, lives. And the other day we had a couple of hours to where we couldn't find her. And I'm like, find her. And so they did. So everything's good. And yelling at the third, Kyson said, I understand. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Megan. Everybody say hello to Megan Stanzel in there on the comments. That's one of our nurses in the upstate.
Hi, Megan.
Busting her ass, taking care of very sick people. Hey, Megan, I love you so much, baby girl. I love you so much. Absolutely. What a hard job. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. And the fear, think about it. So what? You're a nurse. You do it. You like it. It's got to be scary every day driving to work.
Right.
I mean, and when you get home in your car, you got to think about it on the way home. I mean, wow. Okay. They're on a whole different level. A whole different level. I want you to know. So please love her. No, you can't love me back as much as I love you. Because MOCHA knows, Megan, if you got hurt and you had a really bad cut, I would literally leave to go call. MOCHA would have to put a Band-Aid on you. I would be horrible. I'm not a nurse. I don't know how to do that. I freak out. If anybody says, where'd Kim go? Just know I've gone to 911. It's like an automatic reaction. Oh, no. Becky said, Trina, one of her Mom's Hugs people, had trees on her car and garage. Yeah, Megan, just wash your hands. But, oh, and Andrea's a CNA too. See, I said this months ago, this pandemic, even though it was far away, that during time it was going to come closer and closer and closer to our circles. It has hit the rainbow very hard. And remember, we are global. I'm hearing from Belgium. I'm hearing from the Philippines. I'm hearing from Canada. I'm hearing from Colorado. This is everywhere, and it is touching us. Megan, you nurses, Andrea, everybody, y'all stay safe now.
Right.
Y'all stay safe now. And clean, I don't know, clean it again, I guess. What the hell?
I still can't believe I see, like, whenever I get, because I had to go get dog food the other day, and I was the only person in the store wearing a mask.
I know.
Everybody else wasn't wearing a mask.
I know. And you know what they're talking about right now? Now, look, I know everybody's bored. I've been in my house a month, in here, in this room, for a month. Okay, I get it. People are talking about going back out now. They're talking about they're tired of it, and they're just going to go back out. And I'm like, What are you doing? We haven't been released from the gate. Nobody has said, okay, we're on a downturn now. Okay, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that anywhere. I haven't heard one.
I said we're all going to start purging because I said people are going to get so upset about having to stay in, and then that's when things are going to get worse. Is when they get cabin fever and they want to go out, but then that's when the things are going to spread, and then it's going to get worse because then you're going to have social. You're not going to be social distancing anymore. You're going to go back out to these clubs and more. You're going to expose yourself more than you have before in the past few weeks.
And really, and think about it. If you let me out of here and said, okay, Kim, go back. First of all, I'm going to go back and DoorDash. Okay, instantly, I got to have money. I'm going to hit the floor running, and I'm going to hug every damn son bitch I can find. So, yeah, keep me down because I will hug people. I'm dying for hugs. Kyson was talking about Lex, his wife. She's in the CNA. That she's drowning herself in disinfectant before she even goes home to the kids. Megan says that she has a ton of friends in Australia, and they're having a hard time right now, too. Okay, this is a global reach thing. Okay, I know it sounds far away, but it's not as far away as you think. We're all connected.
This is actually one of those threats that we all have to face together. So
Andrea was talking about people making fun of her because she goes into public with her face mask on, and they make her feel bad. I say, I don't give a shit. Guess what? Tomorrow, my mask didn't come today. Or maybe they're in the mailbox. We're wearing our masks as of tomorrow. Like, not in the house, but when we're out, you know, and definitely at the grocery store. But, you know, look, Becky said it too. She said she'd be hugging them all. So Becky can't go out yet either. Me and Becky, we're grounded until this is over. Becky, we're going to get everybody sick, babe. I'm dying. Plus, Mocha, in a rainbow conversation, I've had a pretty rough week on my phone. A lot of problems going on. And I really feel the need to hug people, like huge. Like people call and it's terrible that I can't go over there because I do that. Like if somebody calls and they're really upset, I'll meet with them so that I can go be near them. Even if I can just touch them or hold their hand. Now it's very hard. And for this last week, I've received quite a lot of phone calls and been on the phone quite a many hours. And we need the hugs. So I need everybody to stay down until this is over so that we can hug come Pride. So if everybody is good, how's that? If everybody's a good boy and girl and whatever, then we can have Pride together.
Right.
If not, everybody's grounded.
If not, we're going to have to try to do a virtual Pride, and I don't know how we're going to do that.
And you couldn't with naked people. They wouldn't be able to have naked people.
And you wouldn't, it wouldn't even be the same, but
no,
I have been having a lot of people on meet me when I stream, because I normally do it, you know, I'm a third shift person, so I'm a night owl. But I've had a lot of people come in, you know, like a few nights ago, I had 953 viewers, and half of them were having anxiety attacks, panic attacks. They couldn't sleep. They were overthinking, and we just kept talking about this pandemic is going to bring out all kinds of like crazy emotions, because they're, you know, couples that are kept up in the house that haven't been together for so long or getting on each other's nerves. You know, they can't go to work. Their routine's messed up. They can't do this. It's bringing a lot of stress. And
remember too, in the LGBT world, what about those people who live their gay life away from their house?
Yeah.
And now they're back in their house and they can't live their gay life.
And those are having a big issue right now.
Huge, and totally understandable, which is why the Rainbow's trying to make our virtual life with y'all more and extensive. Like Friday at 7 p.m. Mark it in your calendar. Yeah. I'm not sure what group is first. Who was first?
David and Mackenzie.
David and Mackenzie will be doing a video on, I want to say meditation, starting at 7 p.m. on Friday. And then we'll do something else on the following Friday and something else on the following Friday.
Yeah, I think Callie's next Friday.
What, honey?
I think Callie's next Friday.
Oh, she is, because she's going to introduce herself and her team. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We told y'all that we have all kinds of new people that you're going to see. You're going to see them go live. So we encourage that you show our board members the same support that you give us. Tune in. They have some great stuff they're going to bring to you. Different kind of... my mom just texted me and said, "Sweetheart, your eyes look dark." It's because I had makeup on last night.
I was going to say, Mom, it's because there's makeup there. Hi, Mom.
I can't love your comments, but I saw your text message. It just says, your eyes look awfully dark. Because she's must be watching the mom.
Drag queen extraordinaire, even in the pandemic. Okay, even in the pandemic. Yeah, so we touched on anxiety and depression, and
with my moments for Mocha, I'm going to go over stress.
Good.
If you want to go ahead and do...
Good, because I pulled up something. Hang on. I pulled up something, and it said, like, these tips help manage and reduce stress. Okay, so I'm just going to list them. They're kind of common sense, but it's just a reminder. You could put them on a sticky note on your mirror or on your door or wherever, you know, when you're going to pass by it. Okay, the first one I can't help you with. Okay, the first one is avoid caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine.
Oh, well,
Okay, so how about we try to limit it? Okay, can we do that?
Yes. Limit.
Or keep an eye on it. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Okay. Indulge in physical activity. That's true. You can say you can't even go outside, which we can, but say you can't. You can always do sit-ups in your room.
Right.
You can do leg lifts in your room. You can lift up some things. Right. You can do something. Make sure to stay active because your butt will get fat if you just sit on it. Okay. So that's going to happen. Get more sleep. Make sure you're sleeping. Now, I've been hearing some people on Facebook say, I'm having the hardest time sleeping now. Remember, when we're busy during the day, our body requires sleep so that it can rejuvenate itself. But if you're sitting around like a couch potato and you're not doing anything, your body really doesn't demand sleep. So you might only need 3 or 4 hours of sleep. I agree with Jay All. It's a community member in the upstate. He got mad because everybody's first thing to him is try melatonin, try melatonin. My thing is, yes, melatonin is good, except for try things ahead of time. A nice hot shower, a nice hot bath. Turn off your TV 30 minutes before you go to sleep. Chamomile, or try to schedule your sleep. Okay, don't let yourself go to sleep before a certain time. And then I've heard back in the day, I don't know if it still applies, when you wake up at night, get up. Don't lay in your bed and toss and turn. Get up. Go find something to do for a little bit and then return to your bed when you're tired. Try not to live in
the older days that it was actually more common for humans to just take naps throughout the day. You didn't sleep for 8 to 10, 15 hours. You just took 4-hour naps here and you got up and you did something, just like snacking. Instead of having 3 meals, you broke it up and you had, 7 little snacks.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I sleep 3 and 4 hours at a time. Get up, do something else, go back. But everybody knows for years I have the worst sleeping. But on this, it says try relaxation techniques. And remember, the Rainbow is going to bring some of those to you guys over the next couple of weeks. And it says talk to someone, which we're trying to provide to you guys. Keep a stress diary. That was a neat idea.
Keep a diary just in general. Like, just keep a diary of your food intake. You could have a dream diary, your activity diary. Like, I really.
And it also, you'll see a pattern. I know with tarot cards, they do that. You're supposed to keep a journal of your readings because over time it evolves. The same thing would be if you keep a stress diary. Yep. When did I get really super stressed? What time of day was it? What was going on? Was it raining, or did I just get off the phone with somebody I really didn't want to talk to? Did I, where was your stress? And I think if you write it down in a book, you can see it. And to let everybody know, MOCHA can't read these. Okay, Cora's laughing her ass off. Somebody, Becky said it is now called free sloth hugs. Becky, I've been in the house too long.
We're all going to come out of this looking like cavemen and sloths.
We are, right? Oh my God, Becky, stop it. Casey Bumbell said, hey, sweetie, how are you doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Okay. And Becky said, giving David the side eye. Too funny. They being children up in there. That's why we have to limit where the Rainbow goes, because we're just such a bunch of clowns. And we always, we push that line just a little bit, but I don't care. Okay.
You want to go into your condoms with Kim?
Well, yeah, but we were having a good time. Okay. Hi. I guess I should have like a piece of paper and hold it up. Condoms with Kim.
Why aren't the like comments coming up? Like, David, can you not pull the comments?
I don't know. He passed out somewhere. I don't know. Now he's got it coming across the bottom on the bottom, and it says, if you or someone you know in crisis, please call the Trevor hotline.
Okay.
We like that. Okay. And then I don't know. I don't run this. And it says, welcome to Rainbow Live. Please like and share the live stream. Visit us on the web at www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out. We are here for you. If you or someone you know. Yeah, he's doing great. Look, Becky says, look, I'm just sitting on my swing set minding my own business. Becky, when this is over, we've got to do something. Oh, David just put in, he said tech issues. I don't know if I like this platform, by the way. Okay, so condoms with Kim. Here we go. First of all, I want to talk about some things from last time. Very serious conversation. Those of you that don't want to listen, turn it off or whatever. This is Condoms with Kim. We are partners with Piedmont Care, and we are receiving training and education from them directly so that we can pass it on to you. Last time we talked about, simple things like this, which are huge. I want you to see that map. Hang on. That map right there. That map shows you that in the United States, in the Southeast, has the highest rate of STDs, HIV, and pregnancies. And when you say, but why? Lack of education. Lack of education.
Right.
So the Rainbow Support Group says, guess what? We can't get into the schools, but we can do it this way, and I'll educate every damn body. And then you can't tell me you don't know. Okay, now remember, you can take our information and listen to it or not. Okay, but I have a story for everybody, and it's a bad story, and it makes me mad story. But anyway, we talked about, now I'm going to go over some of this like you've never heard it before. Where is the one? See, there's just so much to tell people. Okay, first of all, we found out that lubes and condoms are not separate entities. We found out that they're together. Okay, you have to use a condom and lube, or you're not doing what it's supposed to do. That condom is not made to work without that. It will break. It will. It will pull, and even if you don't feel it break or think it broke, guess what? Yeah, don't do that. Okay, not only that, we found out that the rectal tissue is the most number one thinnest tissue that we have in our bodies. I didn't know that, okay? And I know I'm 27, but I should have known that. Like, I should have known that years ago. Okay.
Well, they don't teach it, so that's why.
And no, they don't. And I didn't know that. So yeah, are you having anal sex and you're not thinking about that? Okay, that is a for real thing, and you need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself from anything coming to you, and you need to protect the person you're with of anything going to them. It's like a respect thing. It's a love thing. It's a, I care about you and I want you to care about me, and let's keep each other safe. Now, I contacted Piedmont Care because we had gone over all of this data, of which I've just brought up some of it again. But then they sent me more. Okay. These are horrible, y'all. And so easily fixed. That's my point. Okay, here. Okay, in counties, I'm going to do 3 counties. Spartanburg, Cherokee, and Union. These are all in South Carolina for those of you that don't know. But think about, okay, and nobody knows this. Okay, so Spartanburg would be a very big city, county. Cherokee would be a little more less people. And then there's Union County, which is kind of rural, okay? So these dates are 2016, 2017, and 2018. What this refers to is how many cases of HIV in each county for these years. In 2016, you had 639. In 2017, 643. And in 2018, 643. Okay, so it kind of like held its ground. Cherokee County, 71 cases. In 2017, 74 cases. And in 2018, 83 cases. So their cases are increasing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Union County, 2016, 91. 2017, 99. 2018, 101. Again, increasing. That correlation between education and results. Okay, why would I say Spartanburg County is doing better than the other two counties? More education. Piedmont Care is everywhere. Condoms are at all the clubs. This is a very open conversation that we have in the upstate. I give credit to Piedmont Care and those people working to bring this to the forefront of education. Education is key, period. On this thing, did you know that South Carolina ranks 6th in the nation with the most AIDS case rates? That's horrible.
I can believe it, because
that's horrible.
Like, I remember having sex ed in, I want to say, junior high and high school, but it really just covered the concept of the body anatomy, and basically, like, it didn't do any of like the really like dangers. It didn't even teach about lube and condoms. It didn't even tell you about like the dangers from it. It was more of just how to get into sex, basically, like why we need to do that. And
Right.
so I can believe that. Like, other states, they have really good sex ed, and that's probably why they're not even showing up on that map.
Do you want to hear a horrible one? It's horrible. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
African Americans hold 68% are living with HIV, but only represent, okay, so they represent 68% of all of the HIV. Okay, you get that? Okay. But they only represent 27% of the population in South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So they are disproportionately getting it. Okay, that is wrong. We have got to educate everyone, period.
Right.
There's approximately 20,000 men and women estimated living with HIV and AIDS in South Carolina. Okay, that's a lot of number. That's a lot of number.
Right.
In 2017, shame on everyone. In 2017, 39,000 new cases were diagnosed with HIV in the U.S. Now, that's not in South Carolina, that's in the whole U.S., but 39,000 new cases.
Right.
Why are we getting new cases? We know how to take care of ourselves. Okay, did you know this, though? This is tricky. 15% of all people affected with HIV don't know they have it because they never thought they were at risk, so they never went to get tested. So they might not be showing any symptoms or having any issues at all, and they still have it and they're still transmitting it. What we say is everyone should be tested, even if you a nun. If you a nun, go get tested once, and then we know. Okay, but I don't know any nuns. I mean, I know the sisters, but I don't know no nuns. Okay, I think everybody should be tested, and places like Piedmont Care. Now, I'm speaking on behalf of them in your local area. Look up an HIV/AIDS organization or contact us, and we'll look it up for you. Okay, we love research. Whatever county, state, country you're in. Find out who your representatives are for your Piedmont Care, for your AIDS health organization, so that you guys can get tested. Here in the upstate, we have free testing. You just go and you get it, and you get free.
I did have a message that asked if it was open during the quarantine. Do you know?
What I've referred everybody to do on that is contact www.rainbowsupportgroup.sc.com. Go to our resource page, our partner page, and click Piedmont Care and contact them directly through there and say,
So if
I
any of you
want
are
to
watching that, did message me that.
right.
Just
I want to have a test, but are y'all open, or who do you recommend that I go get a test, or do I need to get a test right now? I'm going to put you in direct contact with them. Please go to our website and link it. You're on. You'll be taken right to them. Did you ready for some ages? These are sad. 13 to 24-year-olds have 21% of all HIV in the U.S. as of 2017.
I mean, that's not surprising because when you're young, that's when you rely on school and your other resources to teach you. When you're after, like you said, what, 24, 21, 24? When you're after that, that's when you actually start realizing how, you start realizing the severity of the whole situation. And then that's when you start taking precautions.
Right.
That's why we need the schools
Now,
to cover it more.
Right. And our nurse, Megan, here said another issue is not just sexually, but HIV drug use, which, all marginalized societies end up with that right in their back door. Okay. It doesn't shock me at all anymore. It used to horrify me. Now I know that it's like peanut butter and jelly and bacon and eggs. It one goes with the other. So I'm willing to look at that. And for all the people who need help during this pandemic for addiction, please remember NAAA and the Board of the Rainbow has some newly sober people that are willing to speak to you. And we also have members that are also sober and trying very hard to keep their sobriety. So please know that we want everybody to thrive and survive. So if you need help, we're here for you on that. Plus the drugs do add to the HIV AIDS thing. Okay, it all goes. Plus, remember, if you waste it, I don't care if you're doing an HIV, an IV. I don't care if you're doing a needle. What if you so wasted on something else that you're not thinking about what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay, now you're back into risk. The South accounted for 52% of all new diagnoses in 2017. In the South, but they won't teach proper sex ed. Amazing. So I'm going to do it. See, and it says they suggest routine HIV testing from ages 13 to 64, regardless of your risk.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of your risk, you need to be tested to make sure that you don't have it.
And I believe, what I do is, since I have diabetes and I go to the doctor and they do we do regular lab tests, I go ahead and loop that in. I'm not sure if maybe Megan can give some advice on that, but I'm sure if you have regular checkups, you can loop that in at your doctor or your physician, and they can test for it while you're in there.
I bet you could. I bet you doctors do it, but they'll charge you for it.
I know.
Okay.
I think
I know
because I'm a diabetic and they really want to test for everything that's, if I have an issue.
Right.
But
and you're a doctor
for it, I'm sure, no doubt. But charging for it, I know a lot of people don't have insurance, but you want to find out if you have it or not because it's going to lead to more stuff in the end.
Absolutely. No, the last two I have to tell you, this is where Kim gets mad. Okay. I had a phone call this week that broke my heart. Okay. From 2014 to 2018, the ages from 20 to 29, okay, have the largest increase in the rate of newly diagnosed HIV and AIDS in South Carolina. Okay. That means you're not taking it serious, okay, and you're not learning. And the phone call I received was a desperate LGBT Mama Kim in tears. I found out that somebody I slept with is positive. What do I do now? And I said, baby, did you use a condom? No. But they discussed that this person was, what do we call it? Wait a minute. What's the name for it?
Undetected.
Undetected. Undetectable, zero viral load on medication. But that information was provided after.
Yeah.
What in the hell are you thinking?
I mean, they can get in trouble
I
for not
understand.
telling.
Now, there's a thing, and we looked it up, and we've got some facts here. Okay. An undetectable viral load. You ready? The BC Center for Excellence in HIV and AIDS and other HIV/AIDS research institutions have found that the risk of HIV transmission for serodiscordant couples, meaning one is positive and the other is negative, is non-existent if the HIV positive partner is on treatment and has an undetectable viral load and is free of STDs. So I told this person, schedule a test. You know, the results are 3 to 6 months from now. But I think you should click on my link and go and find out how to contact them. No, this person is probably not at risk.
Good.
But the fear this person went through, the tears that were cried, me not being able to be there to hold this person when they were so afraid. Okay, not fair, not fair.
Mm-mm.
If you are positive, you have a responsibility to tell your partners.
Right.
They have a right to choose if they want to or not. Now, I understand you're on medication, you've got a zero viral load, but you still owe me the respect for me to decide. Okay, I know that you're on medication, but let me check. Who's your doctor? Okay, you telling me? Okay, give me an opportunity to make sure you're telling the truth. I did not realize people are not disclosing information prior to sex. I did not realize as many condoms as have I carried around and pushed on people that we're still not using condoms. I still can't believe that we don't understand why it's so important to have condoms. This was a sad conversation. Welcome to the rainbow. We will talk to you about whatever we need to get the LGBT to thrive and survive, which means you have to be healthy. And what happened to that person, I'm angry over. I know that we all want a partner, and if something was wrong with us or we had some issue, it would be very embarrassing, and it would be hard to try to sleep with people. But I really think that that conversation should happen first.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know, yes, I want to sleep with you and I like you a whole lot and I really want to sleep with you a lot, but this is my current health situation. I've been told I'm totally cool, but I think we should use a condom to make sure.
Right.
Or do something else, okay? You don't have to always have sex, intercourse sex. There's other ways of having sex. And now, here we go, our grown-up videos. On this one, I would like to talk about dental dams and such. Look. Okay, so what is this? This is a female dental dam, or it could be used for men too. Okay, now we're talking like anal play. Is that a nice way to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to be political here. I mean, if you want me to say it, I will. I don't care. So it comes like this. And you open it up. And that's that. And it is so soft. It is literally so soft. And it's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like nothing. It's literally like nothing. It's the coolest thing. And what you do is you would just put this over the parts. And then you can lick or taste or do whatever you want to do. Not only that, I want you to know, okay, here's my hand. I'm going to put it on top of my hand. I can feel everything. Like I can feel everything really gentle. Let me do it real soft.
Good.
Yeah, I can feel everything. But something this simple, which is supplied free of charge by Piedmont Care, just to let you know. And you can find their link on our website.
Mm-hmm.
You can go and just say, I need to pick these up. This right here, you can lick, you can kiss, you can do whatever you want to do, and you are safe. And then here's another one from another company. Okay, let's open this one up. Oh, nope, there it is. Oh, look, it's so thin you can't hardly see it. Okay, same kind of thing. This one's white. I think this was mint, by the way. The blue one, that's mint, and this is just regular. Okay. So, and they're so soft, y'all. They're so soft. This is products that are available to keep us safe.
Right.
I got thanked the other day on the phone of, Kim, I'm so glad that I had you to call and that I could talk to about this. And I said, absolutely, at any time. And if I didn't know the answer, well, I'd go find it for you or with you or whatever. Okay, because remember, the more you learn, the more we learn, the more we can teach. Education is key. We're all in this together. And remember, in our community, I know it sounds like a daisy chain, but it's not. We all end up sleeping with each other in the upstate. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. I mean, these two people get together and then they break up, and then this person's now with this person who was just with this person who's now going to date this person. I mean, our community is so small. We end up kind of dating each other. And I need everybody to take care of each other. And if we're having sex, okay, I'm going to be 55. If we're going to have sex, can we have some emotional connection with these people, please? Okay. If you have that, you're going to care for that other person. If you literally are just doing the grinder hookups, you don't give a shit. You don't care about that person. You don't know that person. Let's go back to a time before, y'all. Can we please love each other before we have sex, or at least care about each other before we have sex? That way we can have these conversations. Yeah. That phone call I received broke my heart and then made me mad. It broke my heart because he was so scared and he had real legit questions about a real legit issue. And then I got mad at the other person and I said, why would you have done that? Why would you have not started a conversation? So waited until he left and then said, oh, by the way, what? That is not your right. I'm sorry that you're sick and I'm sorry that you have a virus, but we have all kinds of things to get around it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm not saying go away from us. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying protect your damn self and have the respect of the people that you're sleeping with. Yeah. Shame. And for anybody out there in our world that has done that, shame on you from Kim Williams and Princess Mocha. Shame on you. Okay. Was that too mean?
No.
I think that was kind of mean. I was kind of mean, but it's serious shit.
It is serious.
Serious shit. And then it says the last thing I have on my list for condoms with Kim. Latex condoms used consistently and correctly, highly effective in stopping the transmission of HIV. It's that simple.
Right.
It's that simple. And it's so easy to get free testing. It's so easy to get free condoms. It's so easy to get free lube. There is no reason why we're not taking care of ourselves. None. And I told my kids a long time ago, people would say, why are you teaching them shit like that when they were younger? And I said, because I grew up when my friends died of AIDS, and I don't want my kids to die because they have sex. Sex is fun. Sex is part of life. Sex is everything. I don't want them to die due to that.
Right.
But I had very many friends die back in the 80s very quickly of very horrible things. So this younger generation doesn't really know about it. But I'm here to tell you about it, and these statistics should scare the shit out of you. It is still here. People are not taking care of themselves. If you sleep with a stranger, you are absolutely 100% putting yourself at risk.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. It's up to you to take care of yourself. So there's my condoms with Kim, which was not a pretty venture, but the mint one is kind of cool though.
Yeah.
Just saying. It doesn't taste like mint though.
I was about to ask if it tasted like it.
Ew, they lied.
Maybe that's just the color scheme.
Maybe, but they lied. What does this say? Mint flavor. They lied. They lied. Yeah, no. No.
Were there
But
any
anyway,
comments
everybody
before
needs
we
to-
go into
and
moments
remember,
with
if you guys have anything, you can always send it to the RSGSC dot. No.
the rsgsc@gmail.com.
Boom, that one. And if you have any questions or if you don't feel comfortable talking to us, Christopher, click the link to Piedmont Care. They are on our partners page. It will take you directly to them. Let them know that you went to a rainbow meeting and that you would like to acquire some free condoms and dental dams, please. We work together.
Are there any other comments before we start Moments with Mocha?
Oh, did you get my, and you need your word. You need your word.
Oh, I have that.
You have your word?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh? You're good. You're real good. All right. I'm ready for Moments with Mocha.
Well, see, is there any other comments from our viewers?
Oh, let me see. Greetings from Australia. Cooper. Hi. His name's Cooper. Say hi, Cooper. Hi, Mama.
Hi, Cooper.
Say hi to Cooper.
Yes.
From Australia. Hey, bud. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope your family and you are doing well. Hang on. Let me see if I can scroll. Becky, you're fired. Becky said, dental dam, cues music. Da-da-da. You're fired. Okay. Oh, but that tore Megan up. Megan's rolling. Lee said he had all different kinds of flavors. Lee, do they really taste? Because this one did not. This one, now I know the white one wouldn't, but this one said it was mint and it's not. Do the other ones taste better? This was absolutely horrible. Look. Oh, the board is fired. Okay, so Cora says mint equals tingles. David Petit said, welcome to the rainbow. Lee said, I'm going to go sit in the corner now. Cora says, emotions get me hurt, Kim. These my people. They're on the board of the rainbow. Does that say anything at all to you? We are definitely open and we are willing to talk to you about whatever to keep the LGBT thriving and surviving. And if it means having kinky little conversations, then we're down. Where can you get them? Okay, I'll check it out. And I signed up for the email as well. Excellent. I will add you. Becky said, but you cannot fire me. Somebody send her a contract. Somebody send her one and I'll fire her ass tomorrow. Who's in charge of that? Okay, we got a DocuSign thing going on, Becky, so I can tag you and fire you tomorrow. Okay, Lee said some do taste, some don't taste. I need to find out some research and find out the best kind. Let's find the best flavorful kind. Does anybody know the best flavorful kind of condoms and stuff and what company that comes from? I would love to promote for them if that's what it is. Like we found out last Pride, there's a lube I'm not going to refer anymore. Apparently, it was put out as an all healthy water-based lube for women. I thought, cool. And every woman came back and said, that shit is nasty. It doesn't stay. It doesn't have the viscosity of it. So they had to keep using it. It didn't work. So I'm not going to refer that anymore. So if anybody knows of a company that sells good tasting flavored things, let us know. And we'll pass that on in Condoms with Kim.
Right.
Okay, enough with Condoms with Kim.
So, we have a new word of the month. And this isn't really a word, it's more of a phrase. So the word or phrase for April is respect for community and environment. I remember last month was cooperation, and then we had trustworthiness and then tolerance. So when it comes to respect for community and environment, that means we have to work together to improve the community, obey laws and rules, show respect for legitimate authority, exercise civil rights and duties, and then participate in cleanup days. And right now, we're at that moment to where the whole world is basically, we're all facing this same issue together. Oh, I just saw a moment with MOCHA pop up across the screen. That was pretty
cool. It did.
But facing this is a pandemic that we're all trying to face together. That's also, I believe, in a way that'll bring us closer together because we're forced to have to work. We're all facing the same thing. We all have to do the same actions in order to improve it. Now, along with respect for community and environment, I know our community is dealing with a lot of stress. So I also wanted to talk about stress a little bit. And I have some stuff that I'm going to read from our book, our You Can Relax and Overcome Stress, that little book that you got.
Cool.
Now, this is going over the perspectives of stress. So, stress is an overused word. We often appear to vie with one another from the role of most stressed and are gratified when people acknowledge the stress we are under. In fact, we tend to be so ready to boast about our stress that we rarely stop to think where it occurs from and what it means about how we live. The triggers of stress have evolved over time. Our ancestors are unlikely to have had many problems with road rage. And surveys show that while working conditions have greatly improved, we are working longer hours and juggling ever more pressures in our work and home lives. Modern society expects us to be able to think quicker, work harder, excel at everything we attempt. In the name of civilized progress, we have given ourselves a modern condition which we call stress. In the face of perceived danger, we undergo immediate psychological changes. Hormone and adrenaline levels increase, diverting more blood to the brain and heightening sensual awareness. During spells of everyday stress, our body reacts similarly, but the alarm state, normally transmuted to fight or flight, is prolonged and left unchecked, may cause physical or mental malfunction. In Tibetan medicine, stress is related to an imbalance of three humors. Each humor, if present in excess, causes certain symptoms. So if we suffer from wind stress, our muscles tense up. Stress of the bowel brings impatience and makes you irritable. And then we have pelm stress, gives rise to depression and fatigue. Few in the West subscribe to Tibetan views, yet the idea of the humors is interesting for the importance attached to balance. If we are out of balance, for example, our ambitions are out of balance with family life, then stress is a classic consequence. The symptoms of stress vary enormously from one sufferer to the next, as well as among the range-specific triggers. Generally, stress is manifested as some kind of pain, which we may think of bringing us a message that we need to change something within ourselves. Often, we are stressed, a perfectly ordinary problem will seem this is big when if we are stressed, a perfectly ordinary problem will seem on a bigger scale, and the smallest task will daunt us. So, like when we're stressed, anything that might seem as a small problem is automatically going to be exaggerated because we're already under emotional stress, emotional imbalance. One person may feel constantly tired, another will have phantom aches, while a third might fly into rage. We do not need to be doctors to diagnose stress, nor do we need special skills to treat it. If we can discover the real causes, then ultimately we can cure ourselves. So long as we never slip into the habit of regarding stress as a natural part of everyday life, or as a means to gain sympathy or even praise. The first step towards combating stress is to accept that it exists as a result of our lifestyle or attitudes. It is not an indication of any inherent failures or shortcomings we may believe we have. Increasingly, we are expected to be good at everything, not just at work and in the home, but also in the garden, when planning vacations, while relaxing. We often hear people say that we work better under pressure. We may even find ourselves habitually leaving things until the last minute as if to ensure the pressure will motivate us. These are signs that we are dependent on adrenaline for our performance. This may be tolerable for a while, but as many will testify, it eventually leads to an extreme form of stress that we have come to call burnout. Some say that if we push ourselves within our limits, we may find success, but if we push ourselves to our limits, we will certainly find stress and know its effects on our health. Ultimately, it helps to accept that life will trigger many moments of stress, but whatever happens in those trigger moments, they will not be the cause. The ultimate relaxation follows the realization that we are the cause of our own stress. It's not what seems to happen to us or around us that makes us feel stressful. It's how we perceive and respond to people and events that causes all of our moments of anxiety, anger, even sadness. While this may seem to fly in the face of what we have learned to believe about the necessity and inevitability of stress, it presents us with the possibility of our eventual freedom and the promise of a truly relaxed way of life.
Now add a pandemic to that.
Right. And so, with that being said, that I like how it says it's not what happens to us in life that brings us stress, it's how we perceive it.
Kind of, but I know a lot of people will say I didn't cause this stomach ache because they have anxiety or they have panic attacks. Okay. Yes. And I understand that viewpoint because I suffer from panic attacks. Okay. I suffer from anxiety and unmedicated. Okay. So I do what I can. Like everybody says, Kim, you can't have anxiety or because you and MOCHA go everywhere. You go to Washington, you go to wherever. And I said, yes, but you notice that I'm always around the same people. And there's usually a couple of us together. Now, it might not be the same group of people, but it's the same people just in different things. Because like Becky said, we are the cause of our stress. I know that this will happen, so I prepare for it. And I know that I might wig out somewhere, so I just make sure I feel safe where I'm going and who I'm with. So I lessen my stress. When we hear the news, I've heard, now remember, I told you guys I gave up the news weeks ago. Today I heard apparently he said something really bad because everybody was pissed off. And I thought, wow, that must have been a horrible day for all of you because I didn't hear him. Okay, right. So that stress right there, I didn't hear him say horrible things. Look, he's gonna say horrible things. He's a horrible person. He has not said nice things so far. So why do you think he's gonna just wake up one morning and be a nice guy? I don't think so. But the
I thought
stress.
this was interesting. It has a list of symptoms of stress, and some of these I didn't even know were symptoms of stress.
Oh, tell us.
Loneliness, insecurity, loss of concentration and memory, not answering the
What does
telephone,
mean?
not answering the telephone,
That's MOCHA.
fatigue and sleeping difficulties, tears and mood swings, impatience, restlessness, obsessive working, compulsions, loss of appetite, fear of silence, and appearance obsessiveness. All are symptoms of stress.
Okay, well then I qualify. Anybody
too.
else? Anybody else?
Everybody, if you didn't pick, I'm sure one of these, you have a symptoms of stress, so you know exactly what we're talking about.
Exactly. And everybody, what I like hearing is all the different techniques. Also, come to find out, David Poteet will be a licensed meditation coach here soon. And he is bringing that to the floor in a very professional standard. And so I want you to know that the Rainbow really prides itself on bringing you the most quality, up-to-date, factual information on anything. So even meditation, we go in and getting the certificate, and we're going to be professional and giving you not just bullshit hippie advice. I mean, it's not bullshit, but for real advice and for real stuff. Just know that we are all stressed. That list is horrible. How dare you read my stuff on TV? Every one of those, and the board can tell you right now I am a workaholic for real, like from morning to
working.
Yeah, and obsessive on my things, and so yeah, and I'm snippy, and I'm irritated sometimes.
Loss of concentration and memory.
And wow, y'all know I've been doing that for over a year, and it's pissed me off because I couldn't figure out why I can't remember stuff and I forget stuff. But come to find out, over the last year, I've been up under a lot of stress, and my brain has been trying to take care of the best that it can. But now that we're feeling better and now that we have more skills, I think that we can do this well. And remember, Kim is the nervous ninny of the group, and I physically react to everything. This is 30 days in, and I'm okay. Now I am becoming obsessive with work, and I am definitely a workaholic right now. But as you see from our beautiful website, give me a break. We're doing good in the negative. It's tough, but we're finding our way out of it. I just think we all need to chill more, take baths and silly things. You look at this, MOCHA, like Cora pointed out. I'm drinking my Coke in a wine glass just to step stuff up. Brandon makes desserts in these funky containers just so that it's like we've gone out to eat. The other day, he wrapped up part of a pizza because we can only have so much. He put it in a little box and put tape on it and everything. And Amy came upstairs and said, "We have a DoorDash delivery for you." And then they brought me steak one night, and they put the steak in the. Does anybody remember Stakeout? Okay, when my kids were little, there was a place called Stakeout, and they served the greatest steak. But he brought me my rolls and my steak all wrapped up in this little bag. It was just funny. We're just doing what we can to make things less serious, right, in the little things. So stress is there. Everybody's just got to relax. Now, I do want to say that I'm glad that I have work, though, MOCHA. So I don't want to say that I'm a workaholic in a bad way.
Well, it just says obsessive work. Like if you
You mean wake up in the middle of the night to talk to David Poteet? You mean wake up in the middle of the night to talk to Lee?
It says treating work as a refuge can be a stress symptom, although stress can also manifest itself into like being absent from work too. So either like immersing yourself completely too much into work or neglecting it.
Oh no, we're not neglecting nothing. This team is rocking, boy. Mama, what did you think about what hit your thing when you woke up?
I know.
Right. Today was quite a busy day, handling much things today we handled. And the Rainbow office opens at 8:30 in the morning and runs all night long, from different people taking over and doing different things. So MOCHA was doing a drag show last night, and then she did her thing. So when she went to bed, we hit the floor running, but everything has to go through MOCHA and me. So everything that we decided sat in MOCHA's thing. So when she woke up, she probably had that much shit to have to deal with.
I still have to go over a lot of it still after this call. After this live, I'm still going back and still reading stuff.
Oh my God, Becky. Becky said, Becky, you're fired. Megan said stakeout was so good. And then Becky said, that was a server's Jan stakeout. Sigh. Becky. We all need to get outside, and I know it, but I don't want y'all to go outside. And remember, dear South Carolina, I know we're global. Y'all just went on lockdown. You can't come out yet. You just went in. Okay, I know it's awful, and it's going to be a long time, and there is no finish line. But right now, stay down. Stay down. No parties. No parties. I don't want to come back to find my friends dead. Okay, right. Sick. And poor Megan can tell you, the nurses in the hospital, they need everybody to stay home. They're dealing with shit up to their ass right now. These nurses, they're not getting breaks. They're exhausted. And it's not like they have a patient a day. Right. They're going into work and they got patient after patient after patient after patient after patient until they're finally released to go home. So let's give them a break. Let's give our hospitals a break. I'm not sick. Good for me. Mocha's not sick. Good for her. Y'all that are talking in here, none of you are sick. Good job. Good job, because now we're not hurting Megan and all these other nurses like Lex and all these other people. Let's take care of them. And how are you taking care of them? By staying home.
Yeah.
I can't go. I would be stalking Megan. Crystal knows I would be following that bitch around. Don't you go near Megan. Don't you go. No, you're too close. Nope, get away. Nope, you're too close. Nope, get away. She's a nurse. She's a nurse. We have got to protect them the best way we can, and we can't go carry her around. We can't put her in a bubble, and she's a nurse. We need her to do what God put her here to do. Right. I'm not a nurse. If y'all said, okay, Kim, we're going to take Megan out and we're putting you in, ooh, we're in trouble. I can't do what Megan can do. I cannot. I need Megan to do what she's doing. So everybody else, stand the hell down. Stand the hell down. We've been on here forever.
Are there any other comments that we need to go over before we end?
We did condoms with Kim. We talked about Piedmont Care. We did moments with MOCHA. We talked about the Pride dates. We talked about boredom isolation and our contacts with websites that you need. Remember, betterhealth.com, betterhelp.com. They are a therapy service. If you need to, please go to them. If you need anything, our email list, make sure that we have your email. You can go to www.rainbowsupportgroupsc.com, click the contact us link, and just fill it out, and I'll get it, and we'll add you to the list. Kim will be handing out a cigarette and telling them to hold on while I nap. Absolutely. Hold this. She's napping. But no, Megan, look. I trying real hard. Okay. Not only that, Megan, I did hear that this thing is a lung thing and it puts stress on your heart thing. So here I am with 3 heart attacks and bad lungs. Kim, I really think you need to cut down on the cigarettes now. Okay. So yeah, I'm working on it. Hardcore I am. Okay. What else? Is that everything? We love you.
Done. If anybody has anything they want us to talk about, put it in the comments real quick, and then we can discuss it before we end. But we're trying to keep our lives under an hour. I know we kind of went over that over an hour already, but
that was Condoms with Kim that did that, but I was pissed and I had to talk about that.
yeah, it's something we have to address.
Oh, Megan, see, Mama Megan said, I'll take those baby steps, and you're right, smokers aren't coming off the vents. Right. So yeah, I went in, I'm not coming out, y'all. So thank you to my son and his wife who have kept me safe like a little bunny. I keep saying that I feel like a bunny in a nest. They know the dangers and the risk to me because I let myself become so unhealthy that I am of high risk, and that if I got it, I would not be in the recovery numbers, and we're aware of this. So I'm trying to make my lungs be better. I'm definitely eating good. I'm sleeping good. I'm trying to lower my stress. I don't shake anymore. See, look, I'm pretty cool. That makes me happy. I used to shake like all the time, and it made me crazy. But we are doing better. So the whole goal down here is just to keep me down here and keep me safe until we find out, because and I need a ventilator when I get there, and I already know that. So if I get sick, I need the hospitals to be ready for somebody like me to come in, and right now they're not ready for me. They're not ready for somebody like me, and the pressure on my heart would be too much. And so even though I'm a badass, I think this little virus thing is a little badasser than me. So I am staying in, and we are very well aware. And I love you, Megan, and I thank you for caring about me. And I am trying very hard to quit smoking, because I know that this little virus, that's what it's looking for. It's not looking for your toes. It's not looking for your blood. It's not looking for your brain. It's looking for your lungs. Okay. If you got bad lungs, you need to make sure you are not around no damn body, and that you're keeping yourself clean and you're staying down. I know it's boring. I want to go out too. I want to go back to work. I want to make money. I want to do what I want to do when I want to do. I'm a Sagittarius, for Christ's sake. All these rules, they making me nuts. I don't like to be told what to do on any level. Okay, this right here's got me. Quit telling me what I can eat. Quit telling me when I can go. Quit telling me what I can do. But I have to, and we all have to. So we need to tell you guys to stand down. And I know it's boring. Call us. We're here. We are a board of 11 now. Okay. And Callie hasn't brought us her people. So we're even going to be more. If you want to go and talk to us on our webpage, please do that. You want to contact us through Facebook, contact us. All our contact numbers are available for you. You are not alone. I don't want you to feel alone, and that we love you huge, and we want everybody healthy. But right now, let's, and we'll see you Friday. And MOCHA and I will be there. Maybe we can do that 3-screen thing, and while they're talking, you could be on there. But remember, I will be here. I'll just be in the comments.
Right.
Okay. We're all going to be here together. The whole board is here right now. Okay, we're all here for you. You can reach us. You are not alone. Please don't think you're alone. If you need HIV and AIDS stuff, PiedmontCare.org. You can find them on our website. We are partners with them. Please do not let your sexual health go during this pandemic. We don't need any more people being sick. Okay. Does the RSG have an Instagram? Because her wife can only get us on Instagram. Do we have an Instagram?
We had one, but I think we lost. Remember, Brandon made us one. Brandon. I don't know if we have access to it.
Oh, no, Brandon Martin. Then that went to our old vice president, and we weren't allowed to get it back. So somehow we'll have to create a new one. Mm-hmm. I don't have the data for that anymore. Okay, so we'll have to work on that, Megan. Yeah. Oh, look, David Poteet. There he is, working on setting up Instagram. Go, David. Yep. By the way, I know that nobody cares but us, but me and MOCHA are watching a bunch of people that have never done this before hit the floor running to extreme proportions,
Oh, yeah.
and we are so proud of them and proud that they're giving their skills to the Rainbow. The Rainbow is doing amazing right now due to our new faces and our new skills that we've
Right.
brought in here. And I thank you to the entire board and the upstate and global Rainbow people. Y'all need to love this new board. You can forget about me and MOCHA. You need to love our new board. They are off the chain people, and they're really doing a lot of work. Yeah. So I guess they're stressed out too, MOCHA, because we all turning into workaholics.
You know.
At least the Rainbow's benefiting from the pandemic.
That is true, yes.
You know? And then there's that. So MOCHA, do you have any other drag stuff coming up in your little world on Meet Me?
Yes. On the 22nd, I will actually be in season 2 of the Meet Me Drag Race. So I'll actually be competing every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Time on Meet Me. And so far, I believe there's 8 queens against, I think, yeah, 8 queens. So.
But you've made it to the second season?
Well, I was a guest judge on the first season. But
and they snagged you.
Now a lot of like the new queens, and there's actually some veteran queens are going up head to head, and you know they caught I was performing one time, and the host Evie, she was like, while I have you on live, and she had like 1,100 people watching, she was like, we still haven't gotten an answer yet if you're gonna do season 2.
MOCHA. Congratulations, MOCHA. By the way, I like it that you're on meetme.com. Princess MOCHA found a new platform to do her drag because we can't do drag in person any longer. She met a bunch of people on this group called Meet Me, and it's wonderful. And one of your fans said, I finally came out to MOCHA the other night on Meet Me, and her name is Mandy Nicole Lynn, and she came out to you the other day, and I think that that's beautiful that she felt safe enough to do so. Mandy, welcome to the Rainbow, baby.
Yep.
Becky, it is second season on the 22nd, Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
On a app called meetme.com.
Yeah, if you put meet.me/The Princess MOCHA, it'll take you right to my profile. Make sure you hit the favorite button. That way, when I send out notifications, you'll get it, because we have to go in through Evie's stream. She's the host. But when I'm in there, I can send out a blast that will link you directly to her stream.
Okay. Hang on. And we just have something else come through. Hang on.
And it's really cool this season. We have, it's actually, you know, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, that talks about the elements, you know, earth, fire, air, water.
Yeah.
So the queens are all going to be divided up, and we're going to be on a team. So I'll either be on air, earth, fire, or water, and it's going to be very interesting.
I'm so old. I just heard Earth, Wind, and Fire. There was a band, but y'all probably don't even know that there was a band called that. I love this. There is someone on here, I'm not going to say any names, but there is someone on our live that normally doesn't say anything, and I didn't know that she actually had arrived here. She just made a comment that she's got some input on condoms with Kim, and I told her that I definitely wanted to get with her on that. But that's my point. They don't tell us they're here, but they are here. In order for her to have said, condoms with Kim, okay, right there, that means she's been watching, but she just hasn't commented. So hello to you, Abigail. Okay. That I see you. And yes, I would love to talk to you. And I'm glad that you're here finally. I'm glad that boy, getting them to here is hard sometimes. Let me tell you, I might know them for 2 years and they just won't come. And then they end up here and they're like, Oh, I like it here. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've been trying to get you here the whole time. So your friend Mandy was very welcomed by the rainbow. Becky says she wants to watch that thing, but will you please send her the link because wine has happened? Oh, did I talk about the sobriety thing? Okay, we joke about the party, okay? But there's a lot of people in the LGBT that are trying for their sobriety. And for that, we are rooting them on, okay? We've had a couple phone calls this week of people wanting to reach out to other people who are trying to stay sober. Please know that if you need somebody to talk to, we have people to talk to, okay? We have people that are in the same struggle as you. We're not AA, but I can connect you to people who are doing the same thing, and they'll be able to talk your talk and help you walk your walk. Please don't think that you're locked in and now you're having addictive thoughts and you don't have anywhere to go. Yes, you do. Contact the Rainbow and we'll put you in touch with some other recovering addicts and recovering alcoholics who are a part of the Rainbow that want to talk to you. I started some conversations with some people the other day of, are you willing to talk to someone? Like, I know you've been going through this. Would you like to talk to somebody? And every one of them said, absolutely. If there is a person trying to stay sober who is having a hard time, we are here for them. So I literally have 3 people keeping an eye on one right now out of the Rainbow. Just people out of the Rainbow. So I think it's beautiful. Remember, your sobriety is very important. It is very difficult at this time being locked in and not being able to get to your meetings or to the people that you normally do, and you have a lot more head time. A lot more head time. Reach out. I got people wanting to talk to people too because their head is in head time. Okay, so they would probably really enjoy talking to somebody like you. So I wanted to throw that up.
Oh, no, that's good, though. But I guess that does wrap things up. I'm going to be posting stuff in the comments of some exercises you can do to try to overcome stress. So stay tuned for that.
Good.
But
forward, everybody look forward to Friday. Mark your calendar.
Yeah, that's what I say, Friday.
David Poteet, you know, we've talked about him for weeks now. He's been on our board and he was even helping us prior to becoming a board member. You're aware of him, but right now on Friday is going to be the first time that he gets to shine representing the Rainbow alone with Mackenzie. So this will be their live. They're in charge of it from beginning to end. David is only the communication director like he is here. He's behind the scenes running this stuff. But you're only going to see David and Mackenzie, and they're going to be doing their own live. So I look forward to seeing y'all on Friday. And I will be in the comments. I will be there. If you need it. Okay, bye, Mocha.
Goodbye, and goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
See you Friday.
See you Friday at 7 Eastern Standard Time.